Shalom and good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another beginner lesson featuring the bottom four strings and spelling out chords. So in the last one, we were working with F major. We're still working with F major today. Uh, Basically, the difference between last time and this time is we're going to move away from the F and play some other notes that are chords that are in F major, basically all the way up to the 5 chord. So the 1 chord is major, 2 chord is minor, 3 chord is minor, 4 chord is major, 5 chord is major, and then we're going to go back from there. Mind you, just then I was playing all the notes together. As I mentioned in the last lesson, you might aspire to try and do that in your practice. Let me know in the comments if maybe you have been practicing that and got a little better at it. But otherwise, just think of using individual fingers for these. So for the F, the 1 chord, we need to put that ring on 3. Mind you, I'm on the D string here, just like the last lesson. Everything's from the D string down. So 3 with the ring finger, 2 of the G with your middle, index on 1 of the B, and then 1 again on the high E. For the G minor, I need to play 5. And then remember from the last lesson, the difference between a major and a minor is the third gets flattened. So it's almost the same shape, but not. So everything after that root note is all going to be in line. I would play 5, 3, 3, 3. Uh-oh. 5. A is a whole step forward, the exact same shape as it is a minor chord. Also 7, 5, 5, 5. Half step forward for a B flat major. So now we're going back to that first shape where you need the middle finger. It'll be 8, 7, 6, 6. And then yet again a whole step forward for a C, which would be 10, 9, 8, 8. And side note, I only played them, going down, but ideally practice going up and down, which collectively should sound like this. And mind you, again, I'm not using a metronome right now, but I highly recommend using a metronome. I would say, in my experience in teaching, somewhere between 70 and 80, and ideally half notes would kind of be a good starting point, I think. But anyhow, I'm going to kind of move in quarters with quarters in mind. Should sound something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Now backwards. So as mentioned before in the last lesson, the way we're going about, going through spelling those chords, again, it's exactly what I would use to play the chords if I'm putting them all together. Like, I would use that same fingering, with the exception, just like I mentioned last time, if I was actually playing chords, I would pretend I'm playing a minor. I said this in the last video. I would pretend I'm playing a minor and then add and remove that middle finger as needed. I would still recommend, trying to practice the chord shapes as well as spelling them out. I feel like the spelling out is really just to acclimate you to what it should be and kind of feels like. I guess another like pro tip in that, especially with the index like on the bottom 2 or the bottom 3, if you will, when we're playing minor. So like try to think of rolling your finger over. Maybe I can turn sideways here and kind of show you what I mean. So it's like when I get to the B, I just try to roll that index over to play the high E and backwards. Again, I think it kind of is like a gateway to being able to just, put them all together and play the chord. This is another short and sweet lesson. In the next one, I believe I will show you the last two chords necessary to complete the scale, and we'll look at some chord progressions. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a guitar emoji in there, and in the comment section, I mean. And if you got questions, of course, ask. But until we meet again, rock on.